Welcome to 2+0-cooking, and we're making kettle corn and bacon wrapped hot dogs today. This is great for movie day at home, so if you've never had this treat before, then stick around. Hello, my name is Beef, and if this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. I make small, tasty recipes for me and my +1 out of our tiny apartment kitchen. Our recipes are small, easy on the budget, and easily scalable for more servings. So let's get cooking. Here we go. I've already turned on the stove to a little bit past 1/4 on our electric stove. And the items you're going to need today is very simple. A couple of hot dogs, 1 slice of bacon, some popcorn, canola oil, and sugar. And what we're making is bacon wrapped hot dogs here. I thawed the bacon out, and then I put a toothpick through the end to hold the bacon, and then I wrapped it. And the bacon has to be, very thawed out. That way it stretches. This is 1 piece of bacon for both of us. So I didn't put any oil or anything in there. I'm expecting there's going to be juices coming from the bacon, and that'll keep everything from sticking on the pan. We're going to cook the hot dogs first because they're going to take the longest, and the kettle corn will cook really fast. So we're just going to focus on the hot dogs right now, get those going. Oh yeah, that's tasty. And that guy's starting to come off the toothpick a little bit. Here's one of my trusty lids. What we're going to do is roll that guy over so he's right on that edge. And we're just going to put this lid on him and hold him in place. And as it cooks, it should press it down into that position that we want for its wraparound hot dog. Oh, speaking of tools, I said kind of get a little creative with tools to use. Now this bad boy, no, it's not what you think. I know a lot of you people out there have ideas on this guy. Yeah, pass it over, dude. Nah, but we don't. This is great in the kitchen. It's great for like this hot dog, and if you're frying and you want to keep your hand as far away from the oil as possible. This hemostat is great. It's a medical tool. It's a medical tool. My dad's a doctor, and he has a lot of these laying around. And I just grab a couple, turn this over, maybe it's burning. Let's flip it over with the hemostat. Oh yeah. See how that kind of stayed there after I put the lid on it? I'm going to turn it up a little bit on the side where it's not cooking. I'm going to put the lid on. It's cooking pretty fast, so let's turn it down to about almost a little under 1/4 power. But this hemostat's great because I'll take the sponge and fold it in half, clip the hemostat onto it, put some soap on it. These are great for cleaning jars and bottles and things of that nature. This comes in very handy. I use this every day as well. And of course, the trusty laser probe tells you how hot everything is. Let's see how the food's doing. Right there. Flip it over. Oh yeah. That's getting nice and crusty on the outside. Flip this one over. Oh yeah. Look at that. Isn't that great? The hot dog is sitting at 176 and the bacon is at 300. So it's all safe. It's all cooked. I'm going to go ahead and move this pan over here so we can continue cooking with the ambient heat. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get our other pot here going. And put about a tablespoon. Spread it around. I brought out a plate because what I'm going to do in the meantime, while that's warming up, I'm going to go ahead and move those hot dogs over here. And at this point here, you can go ahead and take out the toothpicks. And there's going to be 4 of them. If you're missing one, there's a problem. There we go. And after I took the toothpicks out, bacon is still wrapped around the hot dog fairly well. So at 346 is we're going to toss in the popcorn, and we're going to put about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup. Get that lid on there. We can still use this lid. Go ahead and start shaking it around. Make sure that the oil's mixed in there. Now this item here, I want to clean it. And these pans are not really easy to clean, but they're great to cook with. I'm just going to put about a 1/2 inch of water in there with a drop of dish soap, and I'm going to set it to the side. But later on, after I get done cooking, I'm going to actually put this on the stove and put it on, like 15 on the range. And between the water and the soap, all that stuck on material on there will just come off really easy in the sink. Oh, we lost one. We got a little ricochet there. Yeah, it's starting to pop, so you just keep shaking it. Otherwise, if it sits too long, and if the popcorn sits too long in one position, it's gonna burn. Wait for the popcorn to pop continuously, and then when the popcorn starts popping less and less and less, then we know the popcorn's done. But I will warn you, you will think it's done, and every now and then you'll get one kernel down there in the bottom, and it'll go off on you. And by shaking it, you're actually shaking the popcorn kernels down to the bottom. And there we go. That's probably a tablespoon, because this is a tablespoon. Look at that. Oh yeah, see now that butter is starting to melt in there, starting to coat everything. This is a 1/8 cup serving container. I'm just going to use 1/2 of that, or maybe even less, and sprinkle that sugar down in there. Stir this around. And the trick with kettle corn is at this part you really need to keep the kernels moving. Otherwise that sugar is going to burn. So you want to keep it moving. Temperature is 219. I can feel my +1 getting antsy back there because she wants to watch a movie. And when I'm doing these shows, she's being so understanding and being quiet as possible. So the next thing, so I'm going to go ahead and pot this up so it doesn't get cold. It's like 170 here at the bottom. Yeah. We'll do a little balancing act here. Right now I've got another thing I need to do is I need to toast up those buns. Dumb me, I should have, when I was making the hot dogs, just placed the buns on top of the lid and it'll actually cook it really fast. Or when the hot dogs were kind of cooling down a little bit, I just could put the hot dogs on top of them and then close the lid. I thought it'd be a little bit too greasy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out our Superwave, and the Superwave will do a quick job of toasting those buns up. So here's our buns. You could butter those, but what I'm going to do is I've got some barbecue sauce. This is not just regular barbecue sauce. This is smoking pig hot barbecue sauce. Yeah, you go to Smoking Pig and they give you all those sauces and stuff. When you get it home, don't throw that stuff away. Any extra that I get, I just put it in a jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. Now you could have done this with the hot dogs when they're cooking. I'm just going to put just a little bit on this one for her, because it is a little spicy. Actually, she may not even like that much, so we'll make that mine, and I'll give her even less. Just to add a little flavor. Get the superwave oven. And to be honest with you, when this first came out, about 20 years ago, I guess, as soon as it came out and I purchased one, we completely stopped using the stove. Absolutely stopped using it. Never used a stove. I think we just started using the stove in 2018, maybe halfway between, probably the summer of 2018, when I wanted to experiment with baking bread. I just basically wanted to follow somebody else's recipe as best as I could, and I actually had to make that recipe about 5 times. Even though I had the ingredients and I had the measurements and everything, I had to make it like 5 times, because there's some techniques in there that you can only learn by doing. You can't just read about it. You got to do it. I'm going to turn this all the way up to 480, and we're going to close the lid and turn it on. There we go. See how the glass was foggy at first and now it's clearing up? That means a lot of the moisture in there is already gone. So let's go ahead and turn this off. Well, the nice thing about our superwave oven is you could take an item like this, pop it in there for a minute or so, and that'll bring it right back up to temperature, ready to go. Just around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. She likes mustard. What I'd like you to do is try to imagine you're in a movie theater. You know how they give you those little boxes and they give you your hot dog in it and then they'll put a little popcorn in it. We're going to basically do the same thing. She likes her, oh man, there's a seal on that. Okay, remember these bell peppers that we made? It was like 5 days ago. Okay, it took me a while to get that lid off, but I'm just going to put some of that on mine. She likes hers more traditional with just mustard, so we're just going to leave it like that. And then we put just a little bit of that hot sauce on there, just add a little bit more zing to it. Now we've got our kettle corn here. So, lift it up. Here's mine. There you have it. This is our movie snack. Well, I better get this snack to my +1 so we can start the movie. She's getting as angry as a hornet stuck in a Coke can. Adios until next time. Beef out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video on making kettle corn and bacon wrapped hot dogs today, then please like us. There are also links on the screen for other 2+0 cooking recipes. Remember to subscribe and you'll be notified of new videos every week. As always, I have a summary of the recipe below in the description, and also please visit our website, 2+0-cooking.com. If you have any comments or ideas, then please post them below. We love hearing from our viewers and answering their questions. We also invite our viewers to share their ideas or recipes with each other in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, looking forward to hearing from you, and see you soon. As always, just because I'm not pressing record doesn't mean I'm not cooking. The following is a dish I made while I was editing this video. Enjoy.